Good evening. This is Russell. This is sort of part two of our online playback methods. The previous one I did a couple minutes ago was for Microsoft Teams. This is for Zoom. Um, it is, how can I put this? The Everything is run online. If you have a URL or a keyboard command, it's really easy to run things from Stream Deck. And so, what all this content is posted online, which makes it run a little bit, makes it run faster because it's not coming from my machine being pumped out and then coming into your device. It's cutting down on the hops. Um, so, with that said, let's share our screen. Okay, so what we have is a static web page that I created, and there's sort of just we resolve to them as interstitials. Uh, we start with this guy, then we can go to timer, we can get the timer going, and that does what it does. Counts down. Uh, the the All of the content on this test is sort of Microsoft centric. It is Windows 10, Teams on that machine, things running from Microsoft Edge, PowerPoint, etc., just to make them run. They seem to play a little bit better with each other. The one outlier is I've got Keynote running from the Apple iCloud service. It is sort of the worst offender um, in this thing. When I click the button to bring it up, it's going to kind of have an ugly churn as it loads, and then once it loads, I can get into show mode. Once it's in show mode, it's fine. I cannot preload it in show mode because it will take over the entire screen, and so I can't do this part of it um, with it preloaded. Um, the the previous demo I did, it was run from a local machine, and it was actually pretty clean. So that might be the best option. Um, okay, so with that said, let's go to our Keynote machine. It's like the world's longest 8 seconds to get to that point. Um, so this is very much the same principle as the Microsoft Teams demo. Um, just sharing a browser and running it through that. Um, and once you're in that browser and you got the keyboard, the hotkeys, um, you can just start playing through them. And like I was saying, Keynote is definitely the worst offender. It does not support audio in the decks. Does not support non-standard fonts because you can't build them in. You can make a PDF, but then you don't have any animations. Um, if you don't mind just sort of whole page or kind of ka-chunk builds, PDF will work great. Okay, and so that's the end of that one, and we go to our PowerPoint, which is from the OneDrive kind of online PowerPoint area. And this you can build in fonts, so that does have an advantage over Keynote in this. Next page has an audio clip, and it does honor that. For you. And obviously our last slide. Now I'm going to run 3 videos. The first one's Anna Kendrick on Conan clip. On the Teams example, the lip sync was off. I can't really adjust it using this method. Zoom on my little setup test seems to be a lot better. There are some audio optimizations in Zoom that Teams does not have. So with that said, let's watch Miss Kendrick.
It's a big part of the culture now, especially with younger people, naked selfies.
Listen, like naked selfie your life away. Go do your thing, but clean your room. I don't understand. Wouldn't you prefer a clean room, a naked girl in a clean room to a naked girl in a messy room? I'm just saying, if I were a guy, I would be seeking out the neat freaks and asking them for naked selfies.
Right.
It bothers me.
So you notice that when you're looking at the naked selfies.
You went through all the trouble to strike the pose and do the thing. Make your bed.
Yeah. That's so funny that you're noticing stuff in the background. Like that picture clashes with the wallpaper. That comes down, that moves.
Who is your decorator, madam?
Yeah.
Your abs are wonderful, but stop it.
Okay, again, come to our interstitial still page, and let's go to the Sony headphones video.
Noise cancelling.
I miss this baby when you're gone. And then this nightmare, yeah, I know I'm crazy. No lullabies when I'm alone. No. I miss this baby when you're gone. No. I miss this baby when you're gone.
And let's watch the GT5 video. And that's the end. Thanks for watching.